Hi Capricorn, this is a bonus reading for you for April. I've shuffled the cards, I did a couple of times, I'll cut them quickly and then we'll get on with it. This is for your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars. Also, if you resonate with this tool, if you could leave me a comment, that'd be really cool. Okay, we'll get started. So this first one is through the heart of your matter. The second card is the challenge and obstacles that cross you. The next one is for your, the next two cards are your past influences. Okay. The next card after that is your, the lessons you have not yet learnt. Okay. And then we've got your most probable outcome. Those two there, and then we've got the Seeker's future self. Then we've got your shadow card, and then we've got your hopes or aspirations, and if positive, and if negative, your fears, which is judgment. Okay. So they're your cards. So right, we'll get started then, Cap. So Empress, this is the heart of the matter. So what covers you in the present. So the Empress card is, I mean, the Empress is full of stability. She's, you know, she's got everything she needs. She's okay with money. You know, that's above a queen. So you're flying high really there. You have like all the everything that all the other queens have and more. But also I also see the Empress as being pregnant. So I feel that you maybe you're pregnant or someone in your environment is pregnant. But yeah, that's how I see the Empress card. Then we've got the Prince of Swords. This is what crosses you. This is your challenge. And I see this as a person of... Normally the Prince of Swords is someone who comes running in with a truth. But this person isn't coming running in. They're off their horse and they're looking at your castle. They're probably watching you from afar. So that might be on the internet, or they're actually driving like past your house, but they're watching you and they want to tell you the truth, but I don't think they know how to. So they're watching and seeing what's going on, seeing who you're with, seeing where you are. So maybe this is someone from your past, and not knowing quite how it lies with you. So your past influences. So you've got the King of Wands first of all, and then you've got the Prince of Wands. So you've either got two fire signs, one older fire sign, one younger fire sign in your past. The older one is the king. These are both very passionate, fiery people. This is about passion, probably about, you know, intimacy, sex, very quick energy. The first one is almost in the past has rushed in and probably is very fast coming in, very fast going out. The younger one is slightly more nervous about this. He's not like, you know, even on his horse, but he's thinking about a lot of sending passionate messages. He's thinking about how he can get close to you, or could get close to you in the past, but I don't know if he actually come forward, because he felt really, I think he was really in his head, maybe, because that card, there's no movement there. These two cards, normally the Prince of Wands and the Prince of Swords are both on their horses and they're off, but in this one they're not. They're both off their horses, so there's a lot of thought. It's like they know what they want but they're not doing it, and that's your past influence. Then you've got the Seven of Wands, Cap. So that is your lesson that you've not yet learnt. So the Seven of Wands is you know, problems which can be, you have problems which can be overcome, but they have to be isolated and sorted one at a time. So it's almost like what's holding you back, or what holds you back every time in relationships is a constant battle. But with, you know, it's like you need to sort out these problems, these issues with people. You need to say what needs to be said to these people, but you don't say them, and then, you know, they need to be dealt with one by one. So maybe if you've got more than one person in your life, or more than one person around you, and maybe you want to tell the others to go, but you don't do it, and it causes loads of more issues. So it's like a constant build-up, but we're going to clarify these so that we'll find out more on that. Your next two cards are your most probable outcome. So that's Ace of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. So a new start in a passionate love, you know, together. Somebody's coming in with a new passion relationship, and you've got a Wheel of Fortune. So it's the end of a cycle. So it's the end of something and the beginning of something new, maybe in a passionate way. For your future self, you've got the Princess of Cups, and I feel like you're pouring away love again. So I feel like you have another new start and you're doing it again. You're just pouring away the love. It's like someone's giving you a cup of love and you don't want it. You don't really want it. I think you want it and then you don't want it. I normally see this card as a pregnancy card, and I saw the pregnancy in the Empress, so I can't ignore that. Maybe you know, I think you have to really watch it. If you're not pregnant, somebody else around you, it might be, you know, your partner, maybe your male, but yeah, I'm seeing pregnancy twice in this card. So then we've got your shadow card is the Nine of Cups. No, the Nine of Swords, the Five of Swords, sorry. So the Five of Swords is fives are always change, so yeah, this card shows quarrels, possibly even violence. There may be ruined plans and a rather bad time all round. Someone the person loves may suddenly go away. So possible even overseas. There might be people who are jealous and spiteful to you. So yeah, this isn't a very nice card. This is a card, it's almost your shadow self though. So this is showing you, it's almost showing you a part of you that you don't like, and it's causing a lot of quarrels, a lot of hardship, probably a lot of painful truths maybe on some level to you and your partner, because you're doing this to each other. Yeah, and then your last card is the Judgment. So that's what is positive in your hopes and aspirations, or if it's negative, it's your fears, and it's Judgment. So I think you're being judged on. I see you as the person in the middle. This is like other people in your relationship all the time. It's like you don't let go of the past. You don't let go of past people. You keep them in your life to the extent that they never go away. And it causes the same thing every time. You just don't let things go. That's what the Seven of Wands is. It's too many people and not enough letting go and moving on. You can't move on with something else until you let go of the past thing, because otherwise it won't work. Because you just end up pouring your cup away and not taking it seriously. Right, we're going to clarify anyway. Enough lecture. So we'll clarify with Moon, I think. Okay, so we'll clarify the Empress start. Can we have one card for Capricorn on the Empress? Okay, we've got a new start is coming. So we'll quickly look at that. So new moon. There is a yes coming your way. This is one of the most auspicious cards in the deck. It's totally positive, suggesting something new and exciting is developing. This situation you're asking about is blessed, and you are a target to achieve your goals. The message from the universe is that you are starting all over again in some way, be that on a new or better course, or just feeling more positive about your achieving your desired outcome. If you're feeling stagnant, this card is a reminder that that life goes in cycles and you are moving into a new cycle. You also got the Wheel of Fortune, so that says that too. Okay, Caps, we'll do the next card, which is what crosses you, the Prince of Swords. So here's Princess Sword in Caps, right? You've got to look at the bigger picture. So full moon in Sagittarius. Okay, so this card is, are you thinking too much about the details of your dilemma? Fretting over minute can be counterproductive. Or perhaps you are being all talk and no action. This card is a reminder, while it's good to think things through, sometimes you need to take a step back and look at the bigger picture. What do you see about your current situation? What is the most positive thought you have about it? Now is the time to count your blessings, even if you don't have exactly what you want. Alright? So that's on the Prince of Swords, so maybe that's what he was doing, looking at the bigger picture before he came in. Okay, so on the first one we've got, which is the fire sign, we've got a new moon in Aries. And this is your past influences. So, new moon in Aries. The flame is lit, a wonderful new start beckons. You are on the right track. Drawing this card is a superbly positive sign of something that something you want is about to happen in your life. Take this card as a big yes from the universe. You've got two big yeses. So there's obviously something you really want in Cap that you can get, that's there. It's yours, but you just have to release it. Release all this stuff that keeps on bringing you back to this place. That's what I think you need to do. I don't even think it's really made it even really hard for you in a way, because you know what you want. I think you just hold on to it because you don't want to upset people. Here you go, you got your own card. Look, the end of a tough cycle approaches. So that's full moon in Capricorn. Okay, so how hard are you willing to work for what you want? This card is reminding you that effort is required. Work issues may be about to come to a head when this card comes up. If you are wondering if you should stay in your job or leave, this card can be a strong sign to make an exit. The end of a rough time is forecast. This card also asks you to consider how ambitious you are and whether you are prepared to pull out all the stops to make your professional dreams come true, without being ruthless. With a love question, this card can be a call to face reality. Whatever situation you're asking about, making plans will help. If your personal life is troubled, prioritise it more. I think you know what you want. You've got a big yes from two cards, but like that card saying you need to let go of things. And if it's work, maybe you need to move on in your work. Okay, so on the Seven of Wands, you've got meditate and compassion. So we've got, what one is that? New moon in Pisces. Okay, so this card says, this card speaks of dreams and romance and of soulmates and poetry. It suggests there's a new start coming your way, that a connection to a matter leaves you feeling somewhere between having your head in the clouds and being totally out of state. There could be confusion and disappointment, if that's what you've had before and that's what you're expecting. However, if you're onto a good thing, then you wish hard, because the words of your soul and your heart could help bring about this manifestation. Your dreams, if it all sounds a little wet and watery, then that's Pisces for you. This is a sign of the zodiac. This is the last sign of the zodiac, and the new moon in Pisces can suggest a last-ditch chance to make your dreams come true. So maybe this is someone from the past that you have got back together with, and it's feeling like it's coming apart. Maybe, I don't know. You'll have to let me know in comments. Okay, so the next two cards are most probable outcomes. So can we have two cards for Capricorn? Two cards. So you need to be bold and make the first move, and then you've got nothing will come of this situation. It's a probable outcome, okay, so Cardinal Moon. Cardinal Moon. Now is the time to be bold, bossy even. Take matters into your own hands. Cardinal signs are powerful and self-starting. They're determined and great organisers. Drawing this card strongly suggests you are going to need to be all those things to get your ideal resolution or position in the situation you're asking about. This card may challenge you on how strongly you really want something. If you're worrying about a situation, it's a suggestion to be less passive. Instead, take an assertive stance and steer events where you want them to go. Okay? You've got to speak up with what you want. And then the next one is Void of Course Moon. Okay, so this card is in form of astrology known as Hooray, where an astrology chart is cast according to when the question is asked and decoded. A void course moon means nothing will come of this matter or the situation will not bear fruit. This may or may not be good news, depending on what you're asking about. For example, if you're worried about something, whatever it was, this card can be taken as a sign that nothing to worry about. However, if you're asking about a new project or any kind, including a new relationship, it's a sign to adjust your expectations or change them to get a different outcome. Okay? So, yeah, not so positive. And then we'll find out what this Princess of Cups is about. I feel like, Capricorn, if you're leaving somebody that you've got back with and you had a past finger, but there's somebody else coming in and they've taken your eye, I feel that you should really think about that before you make a move to go to the next person. Your dreams need a practical plan. I feel by pulling away this love that you have with this person and going to something new, you're not going to find what you're looking for anyway. If you don't want to be with this person, I feel like you let it go. But I feel you need to have time before you move on to something else, because it's just going to happen again. It's just part of that Seven of Wands. Okay, so full moon in Taurus. Sometimes you need to weave a bit of magic, and sometimes you need to be practical, and sometimes you need to find a combination of the two. This card suggests that this is where you are now. You need to use the law of attraction to draw in what you want by imagining, expecting it, welcoming it. You need to get balance with taking down to earth steps towards your goals. This isn't about wishing on the moon and hoping for the best. It's about making something like a list of bullet points about how you can achieve your dreams. Alright? So it's, yeah, don't just pour away love and move on to the next love and find another cup full and then pour that away, because it doesn't work. It doesn't bring you any happiness, I think is what it's trying to tell you. The next card you got, which is on your shadow, is You Are Good Enough. Yeah, maybe this is what you're trying to look for in yourself. You're trying to look for assurance that, you know, that you're never finding in other people, because you need to find it in yourself. You know, that kind of like, you need to find self-love, and then you can find more in this. But I think with not loving yourself properly and not respecting yourself properly and all those things, maybe it's a childhood thing. You fail at things. You give up too easy. Take time and breathe out. Okay, so I'll read that one for you. If I can find where it is. Okay, got it. So, the intensity of a full moon is abated, and when we are left with, and what we are left with is what this card is asking you. It suggests that the situation you're asking about has now peaked, and it's time for you to regroup and learn from your experiences rather than blindly forging ahead. Have faith that what is happening is for the best. Try to accept the way things are now and give yourself and others time to relax. Breathe. We can now be on the time. If you feel you've got hit an obstacle or even failed in some way, now is the time to reflect on how to do things differently. Next time, be honest with yourself. If you feel bad for your current situation, then remind yourself how life goes in cycles. Right, okay, so I'll pull you one of these because I did one of these for Virgo. And my Yin cards, okay? So we'll get one of those and then we'll finish up. Alright, Cap. Just one card for Capricorn on this. Isn't that nice? Cool. Weave the future golden, and that's 44. Yep, 44. So that's an 8 altogether, 4 and 4. So we do this one. These are a little long, so we'll only do these, one of these. Okay, weave your future golden. Do you know how much the divine wishes to support and assist you in your living your heart's truth this lifetime? With grace and compassion, wishes to help you ascend to the next level of your life. Expressions so that your soul's light may shine more brightly on the planet and help you and other beings to live with more heart and less fear. You can choose to live life infused with golden energy of peace, prosperity, joy and creativity. A future so golden is being woven into your present moment now. Like a tapestry with the choices, actions that you make in this moment, you call into being the divine golden tapestry of your future bliss. Clever you. Kuan is aware that there are opportunities assisting and waiting for your future embodiment. She wishes to assist you in drawing those future gifts into your present moment, where they can be of most use to you. This oracle indicates that there is something special waiting in the wings for you, and if you wish to do so, you can receive healing and evaluate your vibration so that you are able to receive it more readily. If you have been holding a secret wish in your heart, perhaps to publish a book or be a healer, or to teach or write or sing, to attract a loving soulmate partnership, or spiritually awaken at a deeper level, take a moment to feel what it would be like to have these heartfelt wish to manifest right now. Can you imagine the joy of it? Can you also allow for the joy to be such a normal, ordinary occurrence that it could be a part of your life right now? This is how you begin to weave the manifestation in the moment. Be bold, dream big, and imagine what it would feel like to live like your dreams. Can you begin to cultivate those feelings now, irrespective of whether you see the manifestation in physical form as yet or not? Sitting with joy in your heart, whether it relates to something specific or not, is magnetic to the good that the universe wishes to deliver to you. It's like switching on your inner light. So you need to almost dream of this goodness, and it will come. It's there waiting for you, and I feel like you've got a journey to go on anyway, which is probably what a lot of this is about. It's probably what's missing in your heart, but you don't realise that you're thinking it's in a relationship and it's not. It's in you. So maybe go a bit deeper. All right, and Cap, take care of yourselves. Have time for yourselves as well, because I feel like you just, you do your work, and yeah, you almost need time. Maybe we've all got time at the moment because we've all got to be home, so maybe use it in that way. All right, bless you. Take care. Bye bye.